Welcome back to episode 11 of Be a GM with NHL 21 on Dynasty Central Sports of the Minnesota Wild. We are in the second season and we are starting in October of 2021. We are fresh off a 3-3 preseason. It was not great. It was average, a mediocre preseason. So we're going to be jumping into the first month of 2021, the second season of this series. And so take a look at the month. We're going to change things up. Let me know in the comments if you like it compared to the other episodes. We're only going to feature one game per episode and keep the episodes a little shorter. Let me know if you like them a little longer since we only get one a week. Let me know down in the comments, but we're going to go with that game on the 14th against the Tampa Bay Lightning because they won the Cup last season, and I want a shot at the champs in the first month of this. And we have a new bevy of players. We got Kaprizov with Yoel, Eriksson Ek, Kevin Fiala on the first line, Parise, Getzlaf, and Zuccarello, Greenway, Adam Gaudette, Ryan Hartman, and then we have Mikhail Whiting, Luke Johnson, and Dmitry Sokolov, which is going to be a rookie line on our fourth line. We got Ryan Suter and Matt Dumba, Jonas Brodin and Jared Spurgeon, and Carson Soucy and Julius Honka Burnin Love, Cam Talbot and Kaapo Kahkonen as our goaltenders so far in this season. Marcus Foligno, Moose Foligno, and Ian McCoshen is going to be our scratches. So we got the first loss of the season, second loss of the season. Third loss of the season out of the way. Let's get our first win out of the way. Let's see. Arizona Coyotes.
What the fuck? That's terrible.
3-1, and we're going into playing against the 1-2-2 Tampa Bay Lightning. They're not having a great start either. They're going to be in their reverse retros. We're going to be in our reverse retro uniforms because why not get a little magic going? And we are in Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. I don't know how to pronounce that, but maybe I did correctly. We'll find out. Cam Talbot's been fucking abysmal starting this season. He has an 0-2 record, 4.54 goals against. Craig Anderson hasn't been much better, but he has been a little bit better in the goals against and save percentage. And let's jump to the first plays of the game in the 12:20 mark of the first period. Wild are skating out of their zone. That is a turnover. The Wild are skating into the Tampa Bay Lightning zone. Cal Foot over to Taylor Radish. Taylor Radish skates that into the Wild zone. Pass in front, and that's a goal from Taylor Radish of the Tampa Bay Lightning, getting the first marker on the board, and that's going to be his second goal of the season so far early in this season. Taylor Radish gets his second marker for the Tampa Bay Lightning and the first of this game right past Cam Talbot in the first period. We're at the less than 5 minutes left in the first. Wild control the puck and passes that into the neutral zone. We got the puck and two big hits from Tampa Bay, and that's Ryan Suter loses the puck, and that's Nikita Kucherov over to Steven Stamkos in the slot on a breakaway, scores that right past Cam Talbot for the second goal of the game. And the Tampa Bay Lightning already running away with the goals so far. Steven Stamkos with his third on a breakaway. You don't really see Stammer on a breakaway much, but Nikita Kucherov sprung him, and he went down, sniped that 5-hole right past Cam Talbot. 2-0, and we got less than 30 seconds left. The Lightning clear it in, and the Wild are on the PP. That is Matt Dumba passes that up. The Wild take it out of their zone. We got a streaking zone. That's Zuccarello and Ryan Getzlaf with a clap bomb in the slot. He's the new clap bomb king for the Minnesota Wild, as he's going to get the first goal of the game for the Wild. His third of the season on the PP. He just...
Why so serious?
Look at that big grin on his face. He loves it. He's got no hair on top of his head, but he's got a clap bomb to sling that right past Craig Anderson for the first goal of the game for the Minnesota Wild. Take a look. Zach Parise with a gorgeous setup slapper for Ryan Getzlaf for the first goal. 2-1. The Wild are down. We are in the second period, 18:30 mark, and the Lightning are threatening. Huge hit by the Wild defense, and now they are going the other way. A big answering hit from the Lightning on Joel Eriksson Ek, and there's another slap shot from Steven Stamkos, and that's going to go right past Cam Talbot to make it 3-2-1.
And what the fuck?
In the second period, that's his second goal of the game as he went down to one knee.
Oh yeah, he went to Jared. He totally went to Jared.
Of the game, and that is going to be a killer goal for the Lightning to get over the Minnesota Wild in the second period. It's 3-1 in the second, still 8:48 of the second period. That is the Lightning's Mikhail Sergachev has it, skates it out of his own zone all the way into the Wild zone.
God, please,
over Stamkos, and that's another goal from the Lightning. Steven Stamkos sets up his line mate Nikita Kucherov the other way around for his third goal of the season, and Kucherov makes this unattainable 4-1 for the Wild to be down 3 goals so far in the third period.
Stupid.
Going to be real tough to get out. Actually, second period. Sorry about that. Even worse.
You're a complete fucking flop, bud.
All right, Cam Talbot could not get over and get that goal. Face off to the right of Anderson. Lightning are dominating the face-off dot. Cal Foote has it, loses that in his own zone. Shot wide by the Wild. Ryan McDonough tries to clear the puck, and it goes all the way back behind the net of Cam Talbot. That is the Wild. They're going to take it out of the zone, and that's passed up. Zach Parise loses that. Tyler Johnson steals it, but loses that again. A huge hit on the Wild player, and that is into the zone. Another shot, and that is a pass over, and that's missed. Zach Parise controls the puck, Getzlaf over, and Matt Zuccarello puts that right past Craig Anderson for the second goal of the game for the Wild, his second goal of the season. And that is on the PP for the Wild. That's nice to see right before the end of the second period. Still got a little fight in us. Zach Parise over to Ryan Getzlaf over to Matt Zuccarello, the Legends line of the Minnesota Wild right now. Or the vintage line. I don't know what to call them so far. They are all old as fuck, but they score on that one. Ryan Getzlaf with the face-off in the third period, 16 minutes left. That is Brodin over to Zach Parise. Shot and missed by Spurgeon. Block shot, Zach Parise with the shot. And Ryan Getzlaf with a nice rebound goal on his backhand. Away from the net, away from a weird angle. And he is going to get his second goal of the game. 4th on the season on a weird backhanded rebound. But I will take that right past Craig Anderson. He just could not get over fast enough. And that was a gorgeous backhand goal from Ryan Getzlaf, and makes that 4-3 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left. We got 4-on-4 action for 2 minutes. Tyler Johnson has it for the Lightning into the Wild zone. He's got it, still controlling that, Ryan Getzlaf, and that is going to be a big goal from that is Evan Rodriguez of the Tampa Bay Lightning. His first goal of the season at the 14:53 mark, and a big goal for Evan Rodriguez to get, as that is going to be a nail in the back or the coffin, whatever you want to call it, for the Wild, as they were getting some momentum coming back, but Cam Talbot could not get that, as Jonas Brodin just did not put up enough defensive effort. That's an empty net goal for the Lightning, as that's pretty boring. Andre Palat gets that one, and he puts it into the back of the net, and the Lightning are celebrating an empty netter, the 4th goal of the season for Palat, as he'll just send that into the empty goal mouth and celly like it is the playoffs. It's all right, man. It's an empty netter. If you're going to be happy about that, it's okay. I get it. It's built into the computer. All right, well, the Wild are defeated. It's 6-3 in the third. We got Cam Talbot in net, face-off in the Wild zone. Wild win that face-off, and they're going to push that forward. Kaprizov passes that over to Fiala. Fiala passes that over to Joel Eriksson Ek, who's going to score that with only 28.6 seconds left and the Wild still showing some life. It's 4-6 as Joel Eriksson Ek was going to get his first goal of the season. A nice play from Kaprizov to Fiala, and that's over to Eriksson Ek on the backhand, and the newly dubbed assistant captain or alternate captain of the Wild is going to get his first goal of the new season for the Wild, number 14 in our hearts, and that's his number 1 of the season. Face off in the middle. We got only seconds left. The Wild are pulling their goalie again. Jani Ruta has the puck in his own zone, intercepted from the Wild, and that is almost on the doorstep. Matt Zuccarello had another goal on his stick, could not do it. The Wild are hungry though, putting on a lot of pressure. Jonas Brodin passes that deep. Getzlaf over to Zuccarello, missed shot. Kaprizov's out there, and that is Marion. He's going to dump that into the corner, and that's the end of the game for the Lightning. And they're going to get the win at home in Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. And, the Minnesota Wild, we're going to go back home and hopefully learn from this big loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have not gotten a win yet.
Disappointed!
Hopefully, though, we get a little bit hungry at the end of this game. We showed some life, and maybe we'll bring that to the next game, get a dub, and turn this ship around in the first month. So far, it's been looking like dog shit for the Minnesota Wild and me, GM Wasty, in my second season, looking like the first season was a fucking fluke. So far, it is so bad I cannot even watch. 4-6, we lose to the Lightning, and let's see the rest of this month. Islanders, let's get a big win. And, well, let's sim to the end of the month. We got the Islanders, Predators, Sharks, Coyotes, Panthers, Senators, and Bruins coming up to finish off this month. And then after this month, we'll take a look at the draft class a little bit, and we'll take a look at next month, and then we will wrap up the episode. Let's sim to this next game against the Sharks, see if we can get a win against the Islanders. We do a 3-2 shootout win, 4-3 loss against the Predators, a 6-5 loss against the Sharks, 2-1 loss.
Give me 3
in shootout, 2-0 loss. Holy shit, we get an overtime win, but we still have not gotten a win in 5-on-5 action. And so far, this is looking abysmal. Before we finish this last game of the month, take a look. Ryan Getzlaf leading the team with 13 points. Draft pick Mikkel Whiting with 4 points in his 11-game audition. Adam Gaudette only playing 9 games so far, 3 points. And Joel Eriksson Ek with 3 points. So far, not great. Sokolov with a goal. Kakkonen, so far, no wins, but 2-5 record for Cam Talbot. And we get a big win, 4-1 in even strength game. It looks like 4-1 over the Boston Bruins. Robert Backstrom, Shane Wright, Ville Kaltonen, and Brad Lambert are all leading so far in the top 4. We got a lot of centers right now vying for the number 1 pick. That's good to see, as we need to stock more centers into our prospect pool. We got Matthew Savoy, Maddox Ferguson, Peter Bonk, a great name in that one. Sweetland, we got Elias Solomonson, we got Isaac Vance, Vesa Yokala, Jordan Demise, Jack Baumgartner, Tommy Ruutu, Tommy Makinen, Tristan Lunanen, Griffin Playfair. A lot of good talent so far in this draft. We are early scouting, so there's not a lot of good potential. No scout ranks or anything just yet. So once we get into this season a little bit more, probably 2 more months, and then we're going to update the scouting. Take a look at the next month. Let us know what you want to see in the next games. We got the Lightning again next month, but maybe Vegas Golden Knights, maybe that game against the Rangers. We got Lafreniere, Capo Kakkonen maybe on the Rangers still. 2 games against Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier if they're still on the team. So let me know in the comments what you like Connor McDavid in that late game in the month. We might do that one and highlight Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. But thank you for watching this episode. This is a big one as we start the new season of Minnesota Wild's second season of the Be a GM series. Smash like down below, hit subscribe, and throw us a comment. Love to hear from you. We're 3-6-3 starting the next month of November. Wish us luck, and we'll see you later.